The platform is hosted on the hyperclouds. So I've launched one of the platforms, and as soon as I log in as a user, I'll be presented with the projects I am part of. So I can choose to launch any of the projects which I, as a user, can is part of already. So this can also be extended to provide an eagle eye vision in terms of portfolio management for a practice lead or for a P&L or for an industry vertical head in terms of the projects underneath that particular portfolio and how they can mix and match and group by a single project and get to see what is happening within that particular project. So that's about the platform in terms of launching a project. Now I shall launch a project now, and it takes me to the workspace. So as soon as I launch a project, I will be presented my workspace. So this is more in terms of uh, my work items or my activities surround in this particular project as an organization. So within this, I have different work items I can be assigned with, like different tasks, different defects or issues, different test cases, where I've been assigned them. I could have been assigned, or I could have created a few, or where I'm just a participant. Since because I mentioned the platform is for the customers as well, imagine having your customers as well as part of this platform where the collaboration kicks in and everything is more in one single place and anything and everything can be managed within the single platform. So that's when you have your dashboard, just a glimpse about the digital projects. So the dashboard, your widgets or timelines, your control center, which is more in terms of your scope or risk registrations or your escalation matrix or your organization structures, and then your sign offs in terms of your phase closures. We will talk more about the sign offs very soon. We will cover deeper as well, and then the timeline in terms of your project planning, just like how you do with Microsoft Project Planner or any other project planning tool you make use of. Then having it as a workbook so that we can maintain as a singular workbook and not more like how uh, the agile projects, though they are agile, have made it harder for the project plans to be updated seamlessly. And the user management is also something which you can take care of in terms of inviting your users, inviting your peers, inviting your customer and your sponsors, your steering committee, so that they are part and they have a role to play in terms of the sign-offs, in terms of the tracking, in terms of tasks, and uh, being part of different events and calendars, and then the files, because typically S4 projects generate huge amount of files. And with all of those being desperate and spread out remotely across different global locations, uh, with each of the tasks, it is made easy for the customer as well as the project manager to maintain all of the files in one single place. And that's what it's a small gist about what digital projects is all about. So, and then we've got the face kernel, and the platform runs totally on SAP Activate, which means the entire phase from discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run can be taken care within the platform with different phases, different work packages and sub phases, and each task can have its own landing page with different attributes against that particular task items in terms of status assigned to priority and criticalities, uh, owners or participants you want to have. And this is more like CCing people as part of any mail you send. Then based on your timeline, you can have your planned dates and actual dates filled in here. Then any kind of chat you want to have with regard to this task alone can be made as discussions, and you can eliminate the use of having multiple conversations across different mails and different teams thread, and any history or changes regarding this task can be tracked and maintained for audits. And then the files, so you can manage files as a task here, and this will show up as part of your files repository in your document management. And then any wiki or notes you want to add in terms of some rich content or image content can be maintained here for this particular task alone. So typically, the platform is to not just automate, but also make sure the governance, the collaboration, and the experience of your digital transformation is taken care.